how's it going, everybody? We are leaving Brighton, Michigan, and we are heading up north, which is the start of what I think will be quite the adventure. So, I'll do a couple updates along the way. I have to stop at DSW to get water shoes. Critical for the safety of this trip. But other than that, it's going to be straight up to Grayling to try and get on some trout. So, we'll see you guys there then. Alright everybody, we have made it to the first stop, which is the Gates Au Sable Lodge. I'm going to head in there real quick, get a little bit of guidance on where exactly to fish on this stretch of river. I don't have a lot of experience on the Au Sable. And, you know, see what flies are hitting right now. I think there might be a hex hatch going on, but I'm not sure. If I'm lucky, there is. And when I get back, I'll let you guys know what we're doing. So, a bit of a game plan here. We've got, we're going to fish in the afternoon just for some smaller trout, you know, brookies and bows and all that, and see if we can't get lucky there. But in the evening, we're going to come back and fish a different stretch of river with some bigger hex flies and see if we can get lucky and hit on a brown trout laying there in the night. Now, it might storm the night, and if that does, unfortunately, we probably will have to call off, but, you know, it's 50-50. So, right now, we're going to go get set up and fish a landing and try and get on some brookies and rainbows and see how the day goes from there. Got off the river. We did have a hit on a bleed head down at the bottom of the water column. So that was the one fish we had hit, but it wasn't very big, and he popped off as soon as I kind of started to, you know, reel him in, of course. There's supposed to be a storm tonight. It's pretty windy right now. If the storm does not get too bad, or if it misses us, I may come back and fish the hex. But unfortunately, just because of the weather showing up, that may be it for the Au Sable, but we will double check. But yeah, if I come back, I have a spot I want to fish right here. Nice muck bank where there should be a hatch if it's happening, and I can just sit and cast along, and maybe, if I'm lucky, look into a nice sized brown. I only have a 4-weight, so that might be kind of fun, but you know, we will see, and I'll get back with you guys later. I'm gonna go grab dinner and check into the hotel. So I'll do a tour of every hotel room I stay at over the course of this trip. This is the first one. This is the Ramada in Grayling, because Gates Lodge was unfortunately all booked up. It's a beautiful, just a beautiful bridge picture right there. Nice hook in the ceiling. You know, every good hotel room has that. There's all my equipment, all the stuff getting set up. I'm actually editing the first part of the video. So everything before this has already been edited. I just gotta make sure that, oh, there we go. I figured if we do go out tonight, I did want to make sure we weren't staying up super late editing everything, and I could at least have some of it done. That's my view. Not quite the Au Sable River, but it'll do. So basically for the rest of the day, it's still, in my world, 50-50. It looks like the storm might miss us though. So around 8:30, I am going to head back to where I was fishing previously. I'm not going to fish a different section of the river. I found a muck bank that I think will work really well for what we're trying to do. You know, part of the problem with this trip, and part of what's going to be kind of frustrating, is there's a lot of great water I'm fishing. The Au Sable is an iconic river, one of the best in the country. But I only have a day to fish it. So it makes it kind of tough. I know if I stayed here a couple days, I would hook into a ton of fish. It's just, you got to take what the weather gives you. You got to take whatever you do. I have a room booked at Jack's Landing at Fletcher Pond tomorrow. So, you know, unfortunately, you just don't get the time to stay. So if I can luck into a nice brown the night, you know, that's great. It'll be cool to fish the night anyways. I've got a nice ball cap with a headlight on it. So, you know, hopefully we can luck into something, maybe get a nice brown to hit on a hex fly. But if not, you know, we're on to the next bass fishing, pike fishing, Fletcher Pond tomorrow. So it looks like the Marine May is going to miss us, or at least only get us a little bit. So the spot I was going to fish was taken, which is unfortunate. But I'm up at put in a little bit further up. I don't want to get too deep. This river is known for being pretty shallow, but I'm going to fish a shallower part because it's going to be night and I don't know the river and I don't want to, you know, douse myself. But it's getting dusk here. It's going to be hex. Obviously, you guys are going to be able to see a lot until maybe I hook into something. But we're going to get out there and see if we can get on something. It's all quiet. There have been fish hitting up and down this run. The hex hatch has not started yet, but it should start here before too long. I heard an absolutely massive fish hit downstream there. Hit something. Sounded like a bass blow up. I know it wasn't a bass, but my guess is it was a large brown. That's what we're looking at right now. I'm going to turn the video camera back off and hopefully turn it back on if there's a big fish. If not, though, I'll probably catch up with you guys back at the car. Gotta stay entertained on the river. So, just got off the river. Unfortunately, there didn't seem to be much of a hatch tonight. You know, it just is what it is. I can't be up too late because we have something planned for tomorrow. So, you know, my logic with this is, you know, the Au Sable is probably the easiest river for me to get to. It's only about 2 hours from my house. So fishing it and getting some experience with that, you know, I think was good. I definitely want to add this to kind of a consistent place, something like the Pierre Marquette or Lake St. Clair that I fish quite a bit. So all in all, you know, I think this is an excellent experience. I'm thrilled that I got to spend as much time as I did on it, and you know, I'm looking forward to coming back here before too long and getting on some browns, either if it's on the hex hatch at night or fishing for them on with a mouse or in the fall. So all in all, I definitely am thrilled with my experience at the Au Sable, and we move on to Fletcher's Floodwater tomorrow. So I will update you guys there, but this is the end of episode 1. So hope you enjoy, subscribe, stay tuned for more. We've got a ton of other stuff coming up here on this trip, and a bunch more interesting places and species of fish to target, so stay tuned. How's it going, everybody? Day 2 today. We are leaving Grayling and we're gonna head up towards Hillman, Michigan, and more specifically towards Fletcher Pond. So I'll update you guys when I get there. So we just got to the lake, or floodwater, I guess, not technically a lake. I'm gonna go in and figure out where, what the boat rental situation is, and where to catch fish. Then I'm gonna come back, rig up a couple of rods, and hopefully we'll get out there. We're loading the boat up. It's nice, you can rent a boat here for about $90 a day. I'm bringing 4 rods with me, 2 for bass, 2 for pike. Tackle bag, cooler with lunch, so that's important. And just look at all that water out there. Let's get after it. That's not a fish. That's just a snag. Whatever it is, it's Okay. Well, that's a rod down, folks. Oh, okay. Hooked up. Something made that thing quick. Pushing into the boat. And with that, we've got first fish of the trip. Absolute beauty. All right, buddy. I'm gonna let him get back in the water. How's it going, guys? Quick update for you. So, it's pretty windy today. It's about 15 miles an hour right now, and it's picking up. It's not to the point where I'm uncomfortable yet, but it's getting there, especially in this little boat. If I was in a big bass boat, no worries, but you know, it just makes it especially tough on really everything. Yeah, I don't really know why they call this a pond. It's a 9,000 acre body of water. It is not a pond. We did get a fish in the boat here, which is nice. I am gonna fish a little bit more, but as the day goes on and as the wind gets more and more, comes more and more across the lake, I don't know how long we're going to be out here. Yeah, there's a stump poking out of the water right there. It's crazy to think this all just used to be one big woods. That's a fish. Hey, another largie. Trailer hook. Fish number 2, guys. Looks like this day hasn't been so bad after all. I'm gonna keep fishing right here. Look at that absolute monster. Just a chunk on the spinnerbait. That is incredibly rare. Look at how beautiful that species is. Wow, look at that. And look at the zebra mussels. Oh, holy crap. That's actually surprising. You can see a bunch of them on there. Those are an invasive species, folks. We don't like those. That means that there are all sorts of in the lake. Oh man, I didn't know that. Well, that back end. Hotel room tour. Here we go. Got some wonderful art on the walls. 2 beds. Only really need one of those. Got a nice little table. Hey, look, it's me. Cool. Outside, we can see, if I can focus up, the campground and the lake is out there. Another window with views out here. Alright guys, we just got off the water. Unless the wind calms way down this evening, we're probably not going to head back out today. I didn't hear of anyone at the docks catching any pike. It was the same as I did, kind of a couple bass here and there. Some guys caught some crappie, but that's really it. Tonight, probably going to hang out, grab some dinner, but that should be it for my time at Jack's Landing. All in all, you know, I think it was a really cool body of water to fish. Definitely unique, seeing all the stumps and everything in there. That's going to be it for episode 2, guys. Tomorrow, we're going to head up to Senni, so it'll probably be mostly a travel day because I got about 3.5 hours of driving and a couple cool spots to stop at along the way. So probably not a lot of fishing tomorrow, but definitely a lot of cool stuff to check out. So I will catch up with you guys then. Until then, see you later.
Good morning, guys. The goal for today is to make it across the bridge and head up into Senni, which is about halfway through the UP. So You know, we've got about a 3-hour drive ahead of us. Lots of stuff to do along the way. I'm going to definitely take my time. I'm not going to just fly there. I do have all day tomorrow to fish the Fox River. And maybe we'll fish a little bit tonight, but who knows. It should be an interesting drive. I'll make sure I keep you guys updated along the way. So we've got a couple stops we're gonna make along the way here. We just crossed the bridge. We are in St. Ignace, and one spot you just gotta stop. Okay. It's a little buck. How's it going, bud? Why are you eating that? I got carrots right here. Here, I'll give you a carrot. You're the new guy. Here you go. Alright, stop number 2. We're going to jump in here and see if we can grab some pasties. You can't cross into UP without getting a pasty for lunch. That's intense. We got another stop here. It's a little zoo on Route 2 up in the Upper Peninsula. So it's a fun little walk through. I think it'll be pretty cool. So let's check it out. That's it for the Garland Zoo. I think we're gonna head on to Senni now and see if we can get on the river a little bit tonight. I am in Senni Township, the Upper Peninsula, and I didn't anticipate fishing this today, but I kind of stumbled upon the Senni Wilderness, which is a nice little mix of trails and off-roads and stuff like that, which has a ton of access to freshwater lakes and pools and streams and all sorts of different species. So, you know, this is a really interesting piece of water. No motorized boats allowed on any of these lakes or any of these ponds. So hopefully we can pull a couple bass out, maybe some pike and other things like that. But I'll check with you guys when I'm out there. Hey guys, we are leaving the Senni Wildlife Refuge. No fish. There wasn't really a lot of great fishing spots, unfortunately, and the ones there were, the water was so shallow. I guess they kind of regulate the depth of those ponds to kind of, you know, maintain specific things for how they want, you know, wildlife to be and all that. But we did get a ton of great footage of, you know, wildlife, and the scenery is incredible. And that loon at the end is something I'll remember for a long, long time. I've never been that close to a bird like that, or a rare bird like that. But we're almost to our motel, and I may throw a line in the Fox River tonight. All right, we just got the Senni. So far, I think this might be the nicest room. We got our own bathroom and a nice little desk here I'll be able to work on a little bit later. 2 beds, which again, don't really need, but all right. Nice. Probably the best painting so far, definitely. Cool wolves on it. But yeah, it's been pretty good.
So the next move, I think, is to find a bait shop. I have all of this evening and tomorrow to fish this river before we have to head to Marquette. So I think that's our next move is, you know, see what's around here, see if there's anyone around here who knows what they're doing, and see what we have to do to get on some trout. All right, guys. Oh no, but that was a brook trout. That was actually a brook trout. Look at that. And look at that. Well, guys, we are actually caught a brook trout. And I'm kind of amazed. That's a little guy. And there's brook trout number 2. There's the second brook trout of the day. Beautiful fish. Buddy. Nice. And there he goes. Alright guys, so that is it for this day. Like I said, mostly a big travel day, but we did get some fish in, so that's exciting. Tomorrow I'm going to be fishing some spots on the Fox a little bit further north, and then we're going to head towards Marquette, and that'll be fishing that day. So hopefully we can get into a couple bigger brooks, but you know, I've been impressed with the Fox River so far. That's it for this episode, so you know, stay tuned. We got more brook trout stuff coming up. Definitely more of a vlog around Marquette. We'll see if we can find some of the fish around there, and then from there got a couple more spots to check out, so stay tuned, guys. Good morning, everyone. So the plan today is head up the Fox a little bit. We're gonna see if we can get a big one on some access points further north, and if we can't, I'll take the brook trout size I got yesterday all day long. So you know, we'll get after it, and then we're gonna head towards Marquette. Alright guys, so I actually, as I was about to leave, ran into a guy camping, and he told me that the headwaters of this river, there's a lake with a dam, and that there's pretty good trout fish in there. So I figured, you know, we got time to kill before we had to head north. Let's go fish that lake a little bit, see if we can't catch some more trout. Alright guys, so that's it for this spot, and for the Fox River. We caught one weird fish. I think it was some sort of minnow or sucker or something. I'll check it out later. You know, it was really cool to drive up in the middle of nowhere and kind of take a look at it, but unfortunately it doesn't look like there's many good fishing spots in this area. We are going to head towards Marquette. Maybe stop somewhere and get lunch along the way. But that'll be it for today, so I'll catch up with you guys when I'm in Marquette. Alright guys, we made it to Marquette. I just stopped by a local bait shop, and they said Deer Lake is the best bet to catch fish from shore around here, so we're going to head that way, see if we can't get on some pike and walleye, and I'll catch up with you guys then.
there is vegetation down there somewhere. This is a cool spot. Okay. Alright, so continuing our room tour, I think we've got a winner. This is the landmark in Marquette. Boom. Oh, hello there. Beautiful. Absolutely. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's check out what's in the closet. Wow, look at that. Even an extra pillow. And a dirty clothes bag. I needed one of those. I forgot one. This place, Detroit Free Press. Wow. These are some high marks for this hotel. Look, another mirror. That's two. We got a chair. We got a laundry thing, not a laundry thing, but a thing to hold up your luggage. Another desk with these classy like whiskey glasses with covers on them. Oh my god. Nice TV. Got a couple of nice windows here, and look at the size of the bed. Plus, I mean, come on, take a look at the view. Beautiful Marquette, Michigan, everybody. So we made it to Marquette. Unfortunately, the fishing on Deer Lake did not pan out today. I'm probably going to head back there tomorrow, though. So hopefully we'll have some better luck then. And then we're going to head on to Ontonagon, and more specifically, Lake of the Clouds, to try and get on some smallmouth. And come on, it's Lake of the Clouds. You can't go this far into the UP and not see that. Hey guys, so as I'm editing the video right now, I was going through the GoPro, trying to delete stuff so I didn't have to download so much footage because my computer doesn't have that much space on it. And I think I deleted like all the good stuff from today. I caught one more trout in the spot I fished yesterday, and then when I was at the lake, I caught a like some minnow thing, and I kind of wanted to see what that was, but I've lost footage of that. It wasn't a big fish. I just kind of wanted to find out what it was because it ate a little size 0 meps. So kind of a bummer. The video as a result is like 2 minutes long from what I have so far because we didn't catch anything at Deer Lake, and nothing else happened at that spot other than catching that minnow. So as a result, we kind of definitely going to be the shortest episode of the trip. I mean, not a ton happened. We just kind of made our way up towards Marquette. I'm staying the night here at the Landmark, which is haunted, by the way. I guess there is a woman who waits in mourning on the 6th floor for her husband to come back, who died in a shipwreck in the 1930s. So, cool. The next two should not be like that. Tomorrow we're going to head back and fish Deer Lake, which was the lake I fished a little bit today. And hopefully have a little bit of success there. And then we're driving up to Ontonagon. The day after, we're fishing Lake of the Clouds, and then the day after that is kind of the last day of the trip, where I don't really want to say what it is, but it should definitely be the coolest day. And then we're going to head back. We got about a 7.5 hour drive on the last day. So we're nearing the end here, but we're on the home stretch, but I'd say it's been quite the adventure so far. Good morning, everyone. The plan for today is grab some breakfast, and then head towards Lake of the Clouds. I think I'm going to try and fish that most of the day, try and get on some smallmouth, and see if we can't find some success there. We're about 2.5 hours away from Ontonagon, so we got a little bit of a drive, but we can make our way towards there. So I'll get back with you guys when we are in Ontonagon. We're hiking the trail down there. Should be a pretty exciting day. Alright guys, first stop of the day, we're here in Kenton, Michigan. There's a little waterfall here on the east branch of the Ontonagon River, and we should be able to throw a line in, maybe see if there's some brook trout hiding up by this waterfall, and if not, we're going to head on to Lake of the Clouds here shortly. Oh, look at that. What do we have here?
Hey! Brook trout on the Ontonagon River. Hey, I'm filming, right? Look at that. Look at that. Another little guy. Dang. This has been a good river too. Alright. He's off. That's 2 Ontonagon River brook trout. Okay. Well, that was a pretty fruitful, quick little stop. That's 2 brook trout right here at the, where are we again? Kenton. We're in Kenton. There were a couple pools and a couple brook trout came up and hit the MEPS, so you know, it's a pretty cool little park right here. Beautiful place to fish. And we're gonna move on it further into the UP now. All right, guys, spot number 2 is Agate Falls. I've heard they've got some good trout fishing here for browns and brooks, so I'm gonna see if we can't get on it. Shout out Michigan Pit Spitters. Oh, shit. For some reason, I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Wow. There were a couple moments there where I was definitely nervous. Huh. Now that's a waterfall. How's it going, guys? I've been trying to preserve battery life, but we caught a bow. I think it's a bow, or maybe it... Well, there he goes. But we caught a rainbow trout. Ooh, fish just came up and looked at it. There are bunches of trout in here. Look at that. That's another little bow. Look at that fish, guys. Another little bow. Alright, buddy. Back in the water. This doesn't seem sketchy at all. He's gone. That's 3 bows. Hey guys, so we just got done fishing that stretch of river. I was not expecting that. I kind of went there just to see the falls and then maybe throw a line in and maybe, you know, something was in there, but it turns out it's a really good stretch of trout fishing, and I ended up with 3 bows. I fought a little brown. I'm not sure if that was on video. And then I had several hits, so you know, that was a really great piece of fishing right there. The only real way in is you have to kind of walk down the edge of the waterfall, and it's a little steep, a little nerve-wracking, but it's definitely worth it. I don't know if I'll have time enough to, you know, get in and fish the Lake of the Clouds, but maybe we might save that for tomorrow. So we made it where we're staying the night. This is not a hotel room, but rather a cabin. we have rented a cabin. So this is a walk-in. Nice wood stove right here. Pretty rustic. Little table. We got a fridge. Oh, how cool is that? We got a fridge. Full kitchen, actually. Unironically, is really nice if you were staying here and you could cook stuff and all that. A couple of nice lounge chairs, and then the bed, TV, all the deer you could ever want on the walls, and a nice bathroom. So definitely one of the nicer places we've stayed. So as I look and edit today's video together, I realize a couple things. Number one, the part where I fish for the brook trout is totally blurry. The original case I got with the GoPro broke, so I bought this new one off Amazon, and I think it's been going through a little too much wear and tear because all this plastic covering is wearing off, and I think some of it got on the camera, and that's why it's so blurry. You can still see what's going on. It's just not ideal. I cleaned it off before we went to the bigger falls, thank God, because that footage would have been ruined without that, with all the exposure. So the last day of the trip will be coming up shortly, which will be the coolest. I'm still not going to say what it is, but it'll be very exciting. Definitely the biggest fish of the trip will probably be coming on that. And then we're going to head home, and that'll be it. This cabin does not have Wi-Fi, so this episode will have to go up at where we're staying tomorrow night, so it'll go up with tomorrow's episode, so it'll be episodes 5 and 6 going up together. They'll still be separate, but they will be going up at around the same time. That's it for me today. Check in with me tomorrow. We'll be fishing Lake of the Clouds on smallmouth. Should be fun. See you guys later. Hey guys, how's it going? We made it to Lake of the Clouds. I didn't do an update this morning because I forgot to. We're gonna head up this trail a little bit, bring a couple fishing poles with me, and bag, and see what's on the other side. We'll be able to see Lake of the Clouds, which will be cool, but let's see about getting down there and seeing if there's any smallmouth in there. So, walked up, saw Lake of the Clouds, beautiful. I had no idea there was landscape like that in Michigan, and I've lived here my whole life. So stunning. Not gonna walk down there though. Didn't realize it was that far. I guess when I saw 3/4 of a mile, I kind of assumed it was like just a straight shot. That's not, that's a long ass. We may stop by the falls I was at yesterday and fish again, why not? That's not too hard to get down to. You know, that might be worth it again, but regardless, that is it for Lake of the Clouds. I'm gonna go grab something to eat if I can find it around here, and then I'll get back with you guys. So we're actually back at Agate Falls. I got a couple new spinners, and we're gonna try and get on some bigger trout than we got on yesterday. If not, I'm sure we'll catch a couple more little guys, so no worries there. But I wanted to try and see if we can get a little bit bigger fish. So we're gonna go down there and see if we can make it happen. Welcome back. That is a teeny tiny little guy. And back down he goes. Alright, so of course, I turned the camera off for all of 5 seconds, and we probably have the nicest trout of the day in the net here. Just gotta get him unhooked. Well, I almost got him. Alright guys, that's it for Agate Falls. We're gonna make our way towards Crystal Falls now. Hey guys, so we made it to Crystal Falls. I'm at a place called Lake Ottawa, and I've heard they've got some smallmouth fishing, and there's a nice little pier, so just to kill a little bit of time, we're gonna see if we can't get anything going off of there. What the fuck? 2 huge fish just came up here. So we moved spots further away from the beach. So I feel like they're a little skittish there, even though there were a couple hanging around. So our next place is Bigfoot themed, which honestly, pretty sweet. So guys, we've arrived in Crystal Falls. That's gonna be it for today's episode. Tomorrow I will tell you what's going on. We're going out with a guide and we're going musky fishing here in one of the rivers. So we might be able to pull one out. Who knows, but I'll get with you guys tomorrow. So this is my room. We're gonna keep the room tours going. This one's got a mini fridge. Look, I got my stuff for tomorrow. I mean, we got that Subway sub. We got that Danish for breakfast. We got that Lunchables. Delish. This is the bathroom. I'm not gonna stay there too long. And then we got a nice bed. This is a memory foam bed, which is just, oh yeah. Nice TV. Of course, we're watching Finding Bigfoot because, you know, we're at the Bigfoot Hideaway Hotel. So, you know, you gotta do that. And the best part of this hotel, the AC. Regarding tomorrow, yes, we have definitely the coolest day of the trip coming up. We are heading out and musky fishing on some of the more hidden away rivers back here, and we're gonna see if we can pull one out of the river. This is kind of what the whole trip has been pointing towards. I'm incredibly excited, and I hope we get to pull one out, and even if we don't, I'm just excited for the adventure, and that'll be the last episode. So stay tuned tomorrow. Episode 7 is gonna be a doozy. I hope you enjoy episode 6, and I'll see you guys later. Dude, the camera's not on. What the heck you doing, man? There's something just moved back there, I think. Oh, he missed.
Okay, get it down, get it down. Get it down. Get it down. I doubt that fish followed.
Oh.
That was a musky.
Yeah, he turned and missed it. Cast right back there?
Yes.
Come on. Come on. You just saw him come up and almost turn on it.
But it went to bite at it.
Yeah, it missed. It just missed it completely.
You got it.
Big old swim bait or big old?
You got it. I think this is what you've been missing out on. This is what you needed all your life.
Big old swim bait?
Oh, is that a follow? That's
It's a follow.
Get it. Get it. Okay.
That's a pike. I think it's a pike. It had spots. Oh, it's a...
No, we don't get pike in here.
Don't get pike in here.
Oh, dude, that's the nicest pike we've caught this year.
That's a beautiful fish.
There you go, dude. Nice. Nice, okay.
All right, buddy.
There you go.
Trust me.
What?
That is a giant pike. Literally never caught.
And in this stretch?
Never caught pike.
And that's 2. And one of them, look at the size of that fish. That's a huge pike anywhere.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get a weight or a length. That is a 31-inch northern pike.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get one picture and then we're gonna quickly put her back.
Yeah.
I'm editing this video right now, and I kind of realized that this end bit is not going to make a ton of sense without some context. So what's going on here is we had obviously done pretty well on pike. We fished for so long that I ran out of total GoPro battery. I had 4 GoPro batteries with me, and all of them ran out of juice by the end of the day. We fished for 10 hours. On top of that, I brought 2 128 gigabyte SD cards, and all of it was filled up within the first half of the day. So I didn't have any more recording ability. But what had happened was we had fished for another probably 5 hours after those 2 pike were caught. And nothing, just a couple little follows here and there, but nothing ate. We only had about a half a mile left to the takeout. It's desperation time for me, because in my mind, I'm kind of thinking, did I really come all the way up to the UP, all the way, make this whole trip around Michigan just to, you know, fail now after missing a couple fish? And, you know, I'm starting to think, boy, I really can't believe I'm about to leave this place without a muskie. And just as we're about to leave, we've left all the good musky waters. This little area with a couple of rocks in front of it and a little island behind it, and I throw the lure into it. It's a big whopper plopper. I run the lure through it, and something big moves, something huge moves, and we both kind of look at each other and we think that's not a smallmouth, because we thought we were kind of out of musky water. So I throw the whopper plopper back in, right in between the rocks, and just start pulling it. It comes up behind it and it just inhales this whopper plopper. And what you guys are seeing next is his GoPro, thank God he was filming, and the insanity that ensued.
Yeah, this is our chance. Where's she at? Where's she at? Yes! All right, this is just fish caught in like 1 foot of water, dude. 9 hours of fishing.
Well, guys, I am in St. Ignace. We have headed down from fishing, and that's it. That's it for the trip. That is what a way to end on literally the last cast. Is that fish? I'll remember that forever. So for anyone who's kept along, thanks for staying tuned, and for anyone who came just to watch this video, got a whole series ahead of it. So that's gonna be it from me. Back to just some normal fishing videos, and appreciate it, guys. See you later.